My collie. My collie. Here we are. Fair village. Woods, walk and talk. So there you go. I'm going to have to go down that path at some point to see where it ends up, because at some point I might have to come along that path. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, just watching something, video by Beau of the Fifth Column is his channel name. He does some good stuff actually. He talks a lot, bit of sense. Problem is, at the end of it, he always signs off saying, "It's just a thought." No, it wasn't. It wasn't just a thought, you matter. We're talking about some pretty serious issues there, so hardly just a thought, is it really? Riley, come. Riley. Move on. Anyway, he was doing one about progressives and the failure of progressives. And basically his message there is about churchy people, Christian people, Christian ministers, etc., where they don't speak about the things that people are going through. And that's what I've been saying for a long time. Lucy! Shut up! I'm talking, now go. Stop shouting. Move on. No more shouting now. Pick it up. Yeah, I've been saying the same. About being real, talking about stuff that's real. Shut up! Oi, who's the boss? Get down now. You get smack. Pick it up now. Pack it up, Lucy. Bad girl. Bad. Take you back in the car now. Pack it up. Keep shouting. What's the matter with you? She jumped up and made me all mucky. Look. I'm not sure if you can see that. Mud. Well, I mean, I thought, I'll wash it when I get indoors. That's fine. But no, talk about stuff that's real. Talk about global warming. Talk about the stuff that's going on in politics. Amber. You at the apple again, are you? Okay. Lucy, move out of the way. Lucy, Amber. Amber. Go on, you take the apple. Go on, you can have it. You can have it. It's one of the healthier things that you've seen around, I suppose. Come on, Collie. This way, Bubs. Yeah, talk about politics. Talk about Trump. Talk about the religious right. Talk about stuff like that. Because stuff like that matters. It does. It does. I mean, certainly in America, this is what people are going through. Talk about even what I was saying yesterday about, when you are going to vote, seek guidance first. Seek guidance from God first. As I said yesterday, only God knows what's ahead. You don't. So how can you know where to put your vote for future references, because you have no idea what the future is going to hold. And this COVID situation has taught us that perfectly well. Nobody ever assumed that this would be the case. At the last election, we didn't assume that at all. Even though COVID was actually here at the time of the last UK election. And it was. People were getting infected at that point. In the world, definitely. Whether they were getting infected in the UK or not, it's a different matter. But in the world, there were, yes. Come on, Amber. Head up now. Head up. You with your head down, foraging all the time. Pick it up. Anyway, so, yeah. I mean, that's why I say where the church has failed so badly over the years, when they're talking, we're going to go through the gospel of, the third chapter of the gospel of Mark this week. No, we're not, actually. No, we don't need that. As I said, if someone in your congregation does not have a Bible, get them a Bible. Set up a Bible study group where you can do stuff like that if you want. Even have the pastor be the head of that. If that pastor really wants to be talking about Matthew chapter 3, go for it. Mark chapter 3, go for it. John chapter 3, go for it. Even Luke chapter 3, go for it. Don't care. If you want to do it in a Bible study, do that. Then again, what should a Bible study be? A Bible study should be teaching people how to read the Bible, how to be guided by God when they read. So first of all, what you do? You pray, you seek God. What's God saying to you? What does God want you to read? Even when you're reading, how should you read? You know. Amber, lift head now. You and your foraging, you're going to stay home tomorrow. You won't come on this walk again. If you want to keep foraging, you will stay home. Yeah, licking your lips. I know you've been foraging because you're licking your blinking lips, ain't you? Look at that. Licking her lips. She takes nobody notice, does she? Hey? Oh dear. But it's like God with us. We don't take any notice of him most of the time. He could do exactly the same. Call us back. Oh, I told you. And we're just sitting there licking our lips. Amber, head up. Last chance, Amber. Keep on telling you. You're going to learn. You're going to learn, aren't you, Bubba? Yes, you are. You're going to learn. It's what it is, isn't it? Mollie, move. Move your head. If Chewie's going to pee there, move head, nutter. Oh, you found that again, that pumpkin again you found yesterday? Yeah, still there. Okay. Right, there's a person with a doggy. Come in, this way, Amber. This way. This way. Come over here a sec. Lucy, don't eat stick. Nutter. I mean, you want dry food, then fine, that's dry. Yeah. Oh. You're coming this way, aren't you? Right, come here. That's why I pulled him this way. Amber, come here. Amber, come here. I pulled him this way to get out your way.
Sorry, I always come this way.
Right, this way. Amber, leave now. Come here. Yeah, okay. Ah, dear. It is, yeah. It's one of those sod's law, isn't it? You go a certain way to get your dogs out the way of their dog, and they go the way you are. So it's like, okay then. Righty-ho. I can't worry about it, it's just what it is. Yeah, Amber had a bit of a shout at the doggy, but not doing it. She's learning. It wasn't too bad, was it? So, there you go. I'll zoom in a tiny bit, otherwise, yeah, they're always too far away. There's Lucy. Mollie Collie, you alright, bub? You alright, Mollie Collie? How you doing, bubba? Love you. There you go, pup. Oh, yes. There's Lucy Lou. There's Chewie and Amber. Amber, head up now. Leave that alone, bubba. I thought that pink thing was a dartboard. It looked like a dartboard from a way away. Not a dartboard. I've got no idea what it is though. So what's this? What the heck is that supposed to be? I've no idea. I don't know. Must say in real life it's slightly pinker than it appears on the video. So certainly the ones in the middle are very pink. Almost red in colour. Doesn't quite come across in the video, but there you go. I will upgrade my phone at some point, I'm not sure when. Find out. Not heard back from this Barry chap yet about the cars. The ones he's supposedly looking at. Because he was looking at some Freelanders that were on auction, but I imagine they have finished their auction now. Don't know. But then again, yeah, I mean, with me and him, the way that's often worked in the past, I've told him I'm interested in a car. He never gets back to me. I'll go and get another car from someone else, and that's it. Yeah, we never speak about it again until the next time I'm looking for a car. Then I speak to him, and then we just go round through this again. So I'll contact him at some point today and see if we can get things moving. So I was speaking to a lady at the gym yesterday who works for one of the managers there, and she said that actually, her and her family, when she was younger, they did that a lot. They got cars that needed a bit of work from auctions and just did the work, and they had a lovely car. Didn't have to do too much work because they weren't that destroyed, just mainly cosmetic issues. Might need a new door or something like that, but they just did that, and then they had a lovely car for hardly about a quarter of the price they would have paid if they just bought the car in great condition. But after spending all the money to get it in great condition, that was how much they spent, about a quarter of what they could have spent. So, it does make sense trying to go down that route. Well, certainly I looked the other day, they had a 2013 Freelander. Nice colour, red, lovely colour. Well, the reason I say lovely colour, anything other than black or grey or white or dark blue, because they are the colours that they've been using for cars for the last 20 years. And they are so tediously dull now, those colours. So red is an attractive colour in a car now. So I like that. That's good. It's different. So, alright, that's good. You found the sniffy, have you? Have you found the sniffy? Oh, hello, Mollie. You found the sniffy, have you, Bubs? Come on in this way. Enough shouting. Donuts. Oh dear. But they had breakfast as well this morning. They did. They had some nice breakfast. They had some Frosties. Again, fed Chewie by hand. He does like that, yeah. Where you just grab a load up in your fingers and then hold it over his mouth. He opens his mouth and you drop it in. And then you do that about sort of 8 or 9 times. It's the same amount as the others do. I just get a big handful, put it on the floor, then Mollie eats first lot. Then Chewie has his hand fed to him. Then Lucy gets a load put on the floor for her. Then Amber, then Riley. And they quite enjoy it. If there's any left in the bowl, Chewie has it. Chewie has a little bit on the floor as well. Right. That's good. They had their breakfast. So like Amber is foraging. She's not hungry. She's had breakfast. So she's certainly not hungry in any way, shape or form. She doesn't need food. So why on earth she's doing that, I do not know. Oh, it is what it is, isn't it? Oh, yes. Well, as I say, that's the point. Church needs to be real. That's what church needs to be in the future. It needs to be doing things in God's way, the way that God wants that individual church to be doing things individually. Because the whole point is we need a way forward. And each church has to have its own way forward. Like its individual. Each individual is called to his or her individual path. Same as each church is. So therefore we need to be led and guided by the Holy Spirit so that we can go on the path that God has called us to be on. Because, we're in a world that's dark right now, very dark indeed. There's an awful lot of depression. We've got this wokist, ridiculous stupidity going on. So we've got the extreme right in Trump and all his followers, and Trump will most likely win the election, quite likely. I hope not, because somebody put a £5 million bet that Trump will win. So I hope Biden wins, just to screw with that person, really. Yeah. Well, I said that to God. I said, let Biden win now, just to screw with that person. And God said, well, but what if that person is going to give you the winnings? Oh, well, then that person, then Trump can win then. Obviously. You know, yeah. If that person's going to give me the willies from a £5 million bet, then yeah, I hope the bet comes off. Aye, you can certainly change your mind quick enough, can't you? Aye. No, I hope Biden wins. I don't think he will, but I hope he does, because, you know, I mean, as I suggested, even if it's just the case that Biden winning will, you know, cancel any chance an extreme left candidate is going to win. Because that's the thing. I mean, if Trump wins again, then I think we will be looking at an extreme left candidate in the next election. And I don't think the right are going to do much about it, really. Because they're going to be like the left was with regards to Trump. They're not going to think this person has any chance. But the left is going to come out in force to vote for this person. Because they're just going to want to get rid of Trump. Because, yeah, Trump has basically suggested 2 terms is not enough. He wants another term. And he wants another term after that. And then he wants to probably change the rules so he can have his daughter succeed him as president. Yeah, the way the Bushes did it, but without an election being needed. Yeah, so he'll probably make his daughter the vice president in his next term after this one. Still be Pence in this one, but after this one, if he goes again, he'll probably make his daughter vice president because he wants his daughter to succeed him. Oh yeah. So even if Biden going in stops all of that and all the stupidity that come with that, then great, Biden needs to win. Yeah. Well, I've just got to stop. I've got to tie my shoelaces. These shoes are useless for that. Laces keep coming undone. Put them up. There you go, shoes done. All cleaned. All tied up. So good. At some point, we're going to turn back because car's parked in a different position today. So therefore, might as well go to where the car's parked. End up there. Yeah, indeed. I might as well let him have a good walk this morning, really. Hello, Riley. Love. Oh, he left a sticky, did he? Did you leave it? Oh, you got a little sticky. Look at a little sticky in Riley's mouth. Oh, look at that little sticky. Is that there? Is it that little sticky? Is that Riley little sticky? You take it, Riley. It's a good boy. Hey? Little Papa. Little Papa. Oh, Mollie stole your sticky. I'm sorry, Riley. Riley, here. Riley. There you go, there's your sticky, isn't it, Riley? Hey? Daddy got it back. Here you go, Riley. There's Lucy's got. Mollie, no, too big. Mollie, no. Too big. No. Leave it. Come on, that's too big. Did I just... Oh, I brought your sticky. I'm so sorry, Riley. So I brought your sticky, mate. Bit dry, wasn't it, eh? Well, I trod on something, I heard it crack. I thought for a second that could very well be Riley's sticky because they tend to drop it right at your feet. So, in the end, it is what it is. It was his sticky, yeah. No worries. Alright. No, as I say, the church, yeah. All this pretentious crap, which is really what the church has been about. This pretentious crap of, aiming to look holy, so therefore you read scripture. Why? People have got Bibles. It's pretentious crap, that's all it is. It's pretending to be being led by God when you're not being led by God. Be led by God, or otherwise shut up and go home. As I say, I was in a little group with a pastor and his wife in their home, and it was typical. Pastors, lovely people. Stay away from leadership. That's not your job. It just isn't your job. It's okay. Do your job. Your job is to tend to the flock. Focus on that. You're very good at it. That's what you're called to be. That's why you're called to be that, because your nature is in that area. Leadership? No. No. Pretentious rubbish. And it's only pretentious rubbish because it's been done by people that have no clue about leadership. They have clue about pastorship. That's what they have a clue about, which is, tending to the flock. That's what they have a clue about. Yeah? Taking care of those sheep who are struggling. That's what the job of a pastor is. Being compassionate, being loving, doing all of that. Basically being a counsellor. And remarkably, this husband and wife, people that were pastors of a church in the past that failed, they are counsellors. Christian counsellors. Remarkable, isn't it? Yeah. Mollie, this way. Come on. Remarkable, isn't it, really? These people who couldn't see. They just couldn't see it. And that's the point. People can't see it. If you are called to be a counsellor, you cannot lead, because as a counsellor, what is your job? Your job is to be compassionate, to be caring, to be forbearing with people, because you've got people that aren't ready yet, that aren't able, because of the mess they're in their life. That's okay. If people aren't able, they're not able, they're not ready. That's cool. We were all at that point at one time. We were all at that stage when we weren't ready. Your job as pastor is to help those people, to take care of them, to tend to them. Now, you can't lead others when you're trying to tend to them. You just can't do it. You can't do all those jobs at the same time. You're going to be failing in one or all of those areas. And of course, that's what was happening. I mean, it is really simple. Really simple indeed. Lucy, get out of there. Why is it any puddle you've got to get in there, ain't you? Eh? Great big muddy puddle. We've got to drink at home, nutter. Right, this way. Shut up shouting, you donut. Because one's past her, that's it, she has to shout. As you do, there you go. But no, as I say, I mean, full respect to any pastors who are doing their job and their actual job. I've got every respect for you, because it's a tough job to do, it really is. To counsel people, certainly to be able to just listen to people, to not judge them. Very difficult. Not an easy thing to do. So, absolute respect to you if you're just doing the job that you were called to do. But when you're trying to lead a church, because, again, yes, it's lovely. I guess it's lovely. Yeah, if you're invited to lead a church, I guess for your ego, it's a great thing, isn't it, really? These people want you to lead them. Yeah, great. Lovely. But if you're not called to do that, you should be saying no. Come on, Amber. This way. That's the thing, isn't it? Yeah. If you're not called to do something, you should be saying no. Because you're not called to do it. Like if I'm called to lead the worship at a church, there's no way, shape or form I'm going to do that. I'm not called to do that. That's not my area of ministry, so no way, shape or form. Yes, would it be an honour for people to say, oh, we think you do a good job at that? Yeah, okay, based on what exactly? But yeah, okay, it's nice for people to say nice things about you, of course it is. But guess what? It's far nicer to have him, the Lord of Lords, the King of Kings, saying nice things about you. Again, look at Scripture. What does Scripture say? If these people out there are saying lovely things about you, and you're taking that as your reward, you've had your reward. There you go. The Lord is not going to say nice things about you. You've already had that, haven't you? Eh? You've had your praise. You just had it from the wrong area. Who do you serve? That's the thing, isn't it? Who do you serve? Do you serve God or do you serve the people? And again, as a pastor, who do you serve is a very interesting thing and something that pastors need to look at on a regular basis. Right, come here. Come here now. Come down here, there's a man with dog. Actually, look up here. Come here. Get him over there for a sec. I'm going to come back. Lead him over there. Big open bit of wood over there, so that's cool. Yeah, who do you serve? Good point. Yeah, because if you are tending to the flock and you're taking care of people, after a while, it is a case where you're serving them, aren't you, really? But who are you predominantly serving? This is what annoys me. You see, we come up here, and this person is still walking at the same pace, not trying to quicken up a bit, even though clearly we've come up here to get out of his way. Wait there. Wait there. Stay there, Bubs. God. And now they've stopped. Where's he going now? He's going backwards now. Come here. Wait. Here now. He's now going backwards. What the bloody hell's going on there? Well, forget this. No. I got mine out the way for him. He's now going the other way. Come here now. Wait for Dad. Wait here. Wait here. The boat was coming down here, so I got out the way for him. Then he started moving, going back the other way again. There it is. He come down here, then he started going that way again, so forget it. I'm not going to try and get mine out the way for him. I got mine out the way for him, then he walked down most of the way, right to basically where we were, and then turned around again. Yeah? If you're going to do that earlier. Ridiculous, isn't it? Chewie here. Come here, mate. That's up to him to move out the way now. I did that. I moved out the way for him. And for his dog, you know, he can now move out the way. Yeah, I did that. Oh, well, put it this way. He has the right to change his mind. Absolutely. Of course. But you're holding your dogs, waiting for this person to get out of the way. They just come within, you know, to get past you. They just come right in line to get past you. Then the person changes his mind and goes back. Okay. As you do, sort of thing. Aye. But yeah, as I said, I mean, with regards to pastors, yeah, I understand. In that area, especially when you've got people that are looking at you, that are calling on you all hours of the day, yeah, who are you serving? Yeah, difficult one to answer, isn't it, really? Not an easy one. Yeah, not an easy one to answer at all. That person seems to be going left now, so okay, that's out of the way. I have no idea where he's going to. I'm not sure if... I don't know, is his car down there? No idea. And Buzz, shift off. Come on, Buzz. We're not going down, we're going right at the end of this. So we're reversing the way we came. So that's cool. There you go. I'll say all areas of ministry have got to work out who they're serving. If you're in the ministry of worship, again, who are you serving? Who are you worshipping, basically? What is your job all about? If you don't understand that, then really, what are you doing? Where should we be going? That way or that way? I think up there. Right. Wait! Pack it up! Oi! No jumping! Move now! Go! Go on! Stop jumping! Riley! Bad boy, no jumping. Chewie? Not sure if that was caught on video, but that woman's reaction. Jesus, come on. They come to say hello, that was it. They weren't trying to kill you. You're reacting as if Riley jumping up as if he was trying to kill you. He jumped up to say hello. You're scared of dogs, don't come in the woods where people are walking dogs, you know. If you do come in the woods, then as soon as you see the dogs, move out the way. You know, just stand on the path where they're coming. If they're friendly dogs, they're going to come to say hello. I seem to be lost a bit. Just a bit. No, I'm pretty sure this is the path. Right. We're reversing it. You see, normally I come down the other direction. Yeah. So when I reverse it, I always think, am I on the right path? And again, am I on the right path? That's the question that you have to ask, isn't it? Of your own Christian walk. Am I on the right path? That's always an interesting point. And again, that is what your church is there for. That's one of the bigger jobs of church, is to help you to understand, are you on your right path? You know, they are there to help you to be on the right path, your right path, you know. That's the reality. So, as I say, Chewie! Come on, Chewie! Come on, Chewie! Come on, Chewie! Oh dear. Well, as I said, your path is not someone else's. So you look at the way someone else's path is and you think, oh, if I just do what they're doing, that's them. They need to do that because that's their path. It ain't yours. You need to be on your path. You need to understand that, and you need to understand where your path is and what you should be doing. So in the past, the way it's been is that for a person to lead a church, they had to go to Bible college, right? Well, that was their path. At maximum, if we're talking truth, if we're saying these people were doing things according to God, which I don't think they were, but if they were, that was their path. It doesn't mean that you are called to do that. Okay? Even if you believe you should be in leadership, you don't have to go down the same route they went. If you do, then really don't expect for yourself to be any better than what they've been. You're going to the same mechanism of training as they went through. I mean, I personally, if I could, I'd close every Bible college. Well, I'd change them. I'd say, right, change them. You're now going to become Christian communities where you offer counselling. Lucy, get out of there now. Jesus, Lucy. She just can't stay out of it. Massive puddle. She has to get in it. She's the only one who did. None of the others did. Just her. She's a nutter, she is. You nutter, Lucy, ain't you? Oh, but she won't swim. Yeah, if there's a river or something, she won't swim. The others will. Chewie will. Mollie will. But Lucy won't swim. Get out of the way, nutter. You and your dirty belly paws, you nutter. It won't be long before we've got icy everywhere. That'd be cool. Go on, shift us. Ah, dear. As I said last night, and as I said time and time again, I'm not trying to say that I've done things perfectly in any way, shape or form. But if we're looking to move forwards and we're looking to see how we can move forwards, it doesn't matter, the past. The past is irrelevant. The past is something we can learn from. But it's not about banging on at somebody. Like I was thinking earlier, you can't give examples about a church that is failing and failing because of A, B and C. The reason why you can't is very simple. To be able to do that, you need to know a church that well to do that. Because otherwise, how can you speak about what a church is doing unless you really know what a church is doing? So I speak about it from the point of view of obviousness. You look at the way that the governments aren't being guided, well then clearly the churches aren't doing what they should be doing. Clearly. There's no question about that. Why they're not? Well, that's up to them. That's their issue, isn't it? That's something that they need to figure out. But as a whole, the church is failing massively at a time when people really do need some sort of guidance. And as I say, that is evident. Yeah. But even if I knew of a church, very, very well in this area, it would be wrong for me to talk about that particular church and to name it. And to name the leader of the church and to name the people in this church that are failing and say why I think they're failing. Because unless I'm deeply involved with that church, I'm not really going to know why they're failing. I can know they're failing, but not know why. Now, the reason why they might be failing might be a case where they know they're failing and they're doing everything they possibly can just to hold on right now until God moves and helps them out so that they can start to not fail now. As I say, unless you are in a situation where you know the people well enough and you know the church well enough, you don't know that, do you? 1 second. Oh, bloody hell. Slow walker again. Right, come here now. Come here, let's get out of this man's way. Slow is an understatement though. Oh dog, oh man. Oh, God. Come up here a bit. Wait there. Stay there, bubs. Now what? Okay, dogs. Chewie, come here now. Chewie, come here now. Come here. Now come and sit. Chewie, come here, sit. Where's Mollie? Where's Mollie? Sit down now. Sit down. Oh, you're there. Okay. You're behind me. Come on. Jeez. Again, I've brought these here to get out of this man's way. And what's he doing? Standing there. He's not calling his dog to him. He's just waiting for his dog to get to him. Chewie, go on you go. Stay. Stay. Stay, Amber. Now. Stay there. No, it's all right. You go. Stay there. Sit down, Marty. Unless he wants to go this way, that is. Where's he going? No idea. He said about what do I want him to put his dog on the lead. Well, stay there. Marty, stay there. I don't know where he's going. That's cool. He's gone that way. You stay there for now. Look at them. 4 to 5. 4 to 5. Marty, stay. Amber, stay. Love you. Come here now. Come here. Amber, here, now. Chewie, come here. Move. Go on then. On you go. Lucky. Coughing up phlegm sort of stuff. I used to have that all the time when I smoked, but I don't smoke anymore. So it's only when you go out. It's partly because I've got no nasal airway, so the stuff that should be coming out of nose really isn't. drips down into the mouth into the throat. So you've got to cough it up rather than blow it out. Bit annoying, but there you go. Well, no, but yeah. We've got to be understanding with each other. We've got to understand that, you know, as I say, people are at different levels. And because people are at different levels, we can't expect everyone to be at the same level because they're not. Okay? That's the reality. But that is, again, that's where pastors come in. That's not where leaders come in, that's where pastors come in. Yeah, the job of a leader is to basically, you know, seek God on the issue. What does God want him to do with this church? Hold it, where the heck are we now? Oh, now where we are. But for a second, they got lost. Come here, Chewie, now. Lucy, come here. Lucy, here. Right, on you go. Go on you go. Riley, no. Riley, no. Chewie, come here, now. Chewie, get here. Go on you go. Dear. In a way, that woman is teaching that child to be scared of dogs. Easy, rather than trying to shield the child from the dogs, pick the child up. Yeah, hold the child up so it's out of reach of the dogs, and just talk to the child as if there's nothing to worry about. Yeah, when you are sort of shielding the child as if these dogs are coming to attack you, what's the child going to think as it grows up? That dogs are dangerous. Stupid adults. Aye. I think the grandmother, she was the grandmother of the child. So, come on. I understand you may want to protect the child. Pick the child up. It's the easiest way to protect, because otherwise you're going to be teaching that child to fear doggies. Yeah. Generally speaking, they don't need to fear doggies. Not in any way, shape or form. And if you've got the child up in your arms, yeah. If a dog jumps up, it gets up to the knee height of the child rather than the face height. Yeah, these could jump up on the child to say hello. They could. Amber! Get in now! Get here! Where you been? Stay with us, idiot. What are you doing? Feeding. Feeding! Bad girl. Bad girl. No, don't care. Pack it up, bloody feeding. What is the matter with you? Idiot. Amber, when we walk off, you come with us. Okay, otherwise, I just happened to notice there was only 4. She was quite a way back. She was back with those, what's it called? Pumpkins. Right, come here. Come here now. Come here. Wait, here now. Right, I'm going to leave you to it because we're getting close to car now. So, speak soon. God bless. Bye bye.